What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. And this video is gonna be a little bit different. I usually do this on Free Comic Book Day, and we're gonna do it with this one as well. When it comes to Marvel Comics, it usually takes them a minute to get their digital comic out, but it has released, and this one seems like a lot of fun. Not only is this a prelude to Blood Hunt, but we also get a glimpse at the Uncanny X-Men, which is coming out later this year. The new title coming out, which is the event from the ashes. What comes after the Krakoan era. And we're gonna discuss what comes after, what all this means, how all of this is fitting into everything. But since it's Free Comic Book Day, I'm gonna show you every single page, and I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys read the comic for yourself. Anybody that might not have been able to go and pick it up, anybody that can't download it digitally, this one's for you. And if you stay through to the end of the video, I'll have a little bit of a discussion on what I think is coming after the Krakoan era, what this means for the Krakoan characters that are still existing, so on and so forth. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright, so to quickly go over it, one thing I was not expecting was Dracula to maybe be the hero for Blood Hunt, but I'm not surprised. We did cover the first issue of Blood Hunt, and we did see that something's up with Blade. I haven't read the other issues yet. I haven't read the Blood Hunt Dracula issue number 1 yet, but I am excited to see what this story brings. I was honestly more excited to get some stories of Blade as the sheriff of the Vampire Nation, but I'll take this and I'll see where it goes. Now, when it comes to the Uncanny X-Men, there have been a lot of theories out there, and it really seems like we're not getting a complete reset. The Krakoan age happened, but Krakoa no longer exists. We also see they're not going back to the mansion. As Jubilee has shown us, the mansion has been completely taken over, and in fact, underground, it's been turned into a prison. A red-headed woman, possibly Jean Grey, or Madeline Pryor. Either way, there is someone much bigger being held here, known as Inmate X. This is something that has been teased for a little bit, and with a door this big, who could it be? Now, my thoughts is maybe Apocalypse, but I really don't have any idea. I'm honestly just guessing in the wind. It is unfortunate that we are going back to mutantkind more or less having to go into hiding, being hated by everybody, going back to the old trope, the old cliche that mutantkind has always been stuck with. But I do think that Arakko is still going to exist. Showing all of this, I have no reason to believe that Mars isn't still terraformed into Arakko. If I were to guess, a lot of mutants have left to Mars. They prefer to stay there, but there are many individuals that still want to call Earth home, that they don't want to flee, such as Wolverine, Rogue, Jubilee, obviously. Either way, I'm really glad it's not a complete reset, that we're not going back to the mansion, that those days, at least for now, are behind us. We also see that Jubilee's powers have leveled up. It's gonna be interesting to see if we have any other heroes that may have a buff to their powers. I don't hate this direction. I think moving forward, this is probably the best thing they could have done to appease both sides of the spectrum. Those that love the Krakoan era and those that love the Mansion era. If X-Men 97 has shown us anything, there's a huge opportunity right here, right now, to kind of go back to this time era. And so there's huge potential for some great stories. And I think right now we might get the best of both worlds sometime in the future, where we have an Arakko X-Men, we have an Arakko storyline, maybe even some one-shots here and there. Either way, I am cautiously optimistic. I'm excited to see where this might go, where it might land, and what happens with the X-Men moving forward. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that's been going on with the Krakoan era, we have years of comics that we have built up covering the X-Men, covering every single title that has been going on, everything moving forward. From Ten of Swords to the Fall of the House of X, we got you covered. Check out the link down in my description as well as the top of this video. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.